when you know better, you have the opportunity to do better. Now, we don't always do better when we know better. Don't. But you have the opportunity to do something different, to recognize what you're pulling for from others in your community, in your relationships, because this is not just romantic, y'all. This is even in your family relationships. Yep. This is in your friendships. If you find that you are the one that is always fixing things for everybody else, you're the one that always has to come to the rescue, it could be that you've created a tribe of people that need you. Now, that's the agreement that you have with them. And we talk about negotiated agreements. We always have unwritten, unspoken agreements with people who we are in relationship with. Now, marriage is a written contract, but when you are in business relationships, when you're in friendships, when you're in family relationships, you really do have contracts with those people. Negotiated agreements that say, this is how I show up and this is how you show up.
Here are the rules.
Here are the rules. The rules are, we go out, I pay. Ta-da! Perfection. That's the rules. So don't get mad when you show up and you got to pay all the time and they never offer to help. In fact, what we hear from the brilliant ones and the caretakers all the time is nobody ever asks them how they're doing. Nobody ever sees them. Even sometimes they'll say their parents will say things like, oh, I don't worry about you.
Yeah.
You always gonna bounce back. You are always gonna land on your feet. Now, your brothers and sisters, I worry about them. I gotta keep up with them. But you're gonna be all right. And meanwhile, that person is like in an ocean drowning, just because you might look like a swan on top of the water, but underneath you are pedaling because you didn't just get there by a miracle. You worked hard for where you are, and every day is a challenge. And you feel like you want somebody to just check on you, to ask you what you need, but you've negotiated agreements with the people around you that you don't need anybody. If you've ever said to yourself, oh child, by the time it's going to take me to teach them how to do this, I would have it done and moved on. You need to be listening.